Discipline. It's the difference between wanting something and actually making it happen. But how do you build discipline when your motivation feels non-existent? Discipline is often mistaken for willpower, but it's more than that. It's the ability to follow through on your commitments, even when it's hard, boring, or uncomfortable. It's about building habits and systems that keep you going when motivation fades. In a lot of ways, it's about choosing what to focus on and what to ignore. Ignore the overthinking. Ignore the voice that tells you how comfortable you'll be if you don't do the hard thing. Throughout history, great thinkers have emphasized the importance of discipline. Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." Friedrich Nietzsche wrote, "He who cannot obey himself will be commanded." That is the nature of living creatures. And in the words of Jocko Willink, former Navy SEAL commander and author, discipline equals freedom. These quotes all point to the same truth. Discipline isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. It's the ability to shape your life instead of letting circumstances shape you. So what does science say about building discipline? One of the most powerful concepts out there is called implementation intentions, which was researched extensively by psychologist Peter Gollwitzer. His studies show that people who plan their actions using if-then statements are more than 300% more likely to achieve their goals compared to those who simply rely on willpower or vague intentions. But why is this so effective? The human brain craves structure and certainty. By creating specific plans for potential obstacles, we're essentially pre-programming our brain to take action without relying on motivation. So, implementation intentions. I like to think of it as habit hooks. It's about planning for obstacles before they even happen by creating if-then statements. So for example, if I feel like hitting snooze, then I will count down from 5 and get up anyway. If I feel too tired to work out, then I will put on my workout clothes and just do 5 minutes. These simple statements prepare your brain to act automatically. So instead of fighting your urges, you redirect them with a plan. Here's how to make them work for you. You could start by identifying your goals. What do you want to accomplish? Anticipate obstacles. What is it that usually stops you from taking action? Create if-then statements. So prepare a plan for those obstacles and then practice it repeatedly. The more you use them, the more automatic they become. Gollwitzer's research suggests that the real power of implementation intentions, or habit hooks, comes from their ability to activate the prefrontal cortex, which is the area of the brain responsible for planning, decision-making, and impulse control. By creating these simple if-then statements, you're giving your brain precise instructions that feel almost automatic when faced with real-world obstacles. Studies have shown that people who use this technique have improved performance across various areas, from exercising more consistently, to improving productivity, to breaking bad habits. Let's say your goal is to study every evening. Instead of just saying, "I'll study tonight," try, if it's 7 p.m., then I will sit down at my desk and open my textbook. Or, if I feel like procrastinating, then I will set a timer for 5 minutes and just start. It's about creating mental shortcuts that guide you when motivation is low. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about having a plan for when things go wrong and still moving forward. Habit Hooks gives you that plan. So here's your challenge. Write down one goal you've been struggling with. Write at least 3 if-then statements to prepare for common obstacles. And test them out for a week and see how much progress you make. Let me know how I can be helpful.